Hello, hello. Hi there. My name's Erica Barriga. I'm a watercolor illustrator and painter in Denver, Colorado. And today I'm going to talk about how I draw with simple shapes. So, I have art prints and paper goods, and I have a watercolor guide on my website at fluximagery.com. It's just under freebies, so you can check that out. But I get a lot of questions about how to draw with simple shapes, basically. And the way that I do it is I just really break things down. That's how I've worked on most things. It's just I need to break things down to like the smallest component, because when I think of something as a whole, it can get a little overwhelming. So I love these little catalogs. Anthropology is one of my favorites, and the poses, showing off the clothes and the environment and just the vibe is just so great. So this is a really great inspiration. So if you don't have catalogs like this, I highly recommend getting these sent to you. Super, super sweet. Look at that beautiful silhouette. So this is a good one where you can basically just like, instead of thinking about this whole form, you can break it down to a head, a neck, here's the torso, the legs, and then the feet. And then even more so, like when you want to draw this hat, it's basically this shape, two rounded sides, and then a line to connect and a line to connect. And you can also like relate it to something else. Like this looks like a pot for flowers or something, or a cup upside down. So just really breaking things down. Her earring is like a little teeny ellipse. It's a little teeny oval. And then it's really an oval with a smaller oval inside. So let's draw it. There's something else. There was another one that I liked too. Like when it comes to clothes, like this is a triangle, really, and then this is a little like trapezoid over here that's kind of just stretched out a little bit, and then this is like another triangle. I mean, actually it's more of a trapezoid with a little wide part right here. So you could say, oh, it's a triangle, but actually this is a little bit wider. And then this is a rectangle that's kind of rounded. And all these details, you see how like the lines mimic the shape. So they're not like line, 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 line. This is rounded, and then these little lines are rounded too. And they all come together. See, this is arched with those little details. This is a really cute top. So you would have the head, the neck, the torso comes out here, so it's like a rectangle, but it's curved. So longer sides, shorter top, and then it's a arch that's connecting that, and then a little line right here. Just breaking things down. Ooh, these shorts are cute. Look at those shorts. Okay, let's see. Same thing here. It's kind of like that other top. Look at that deep half of a circle shape, and then coming down on the sides, which are straps. Alright, so let's come back to this one. side by side. Okay, so if we're just gonna, let's just do the parts. I'm not even gonna put it together yet. So the hat. So there's my upside down pot. The curves. And that curve goes right with it, just a little bit longer. And then I'm just drawing pieces. I'm not even putting it together yet. So there's that. Let's see if we were gonna do the head. So it's like a head shape. It's a neck. It's how the torso goes. And then here's the band for the waist. And then the skirt comes down. It's like a bell. And then we have the feet. So it's like ankles, and kind of like a, that one's kind of straight on, and then this one is like a triangle pointing that way. And the arms, so there's the shoulder to the elbow. This is smaller, then it gets wider here. And then you have the elbow. You have a hand. And then you have this shoulder. And there's no space in between her arm and her body. So it kind of goes like that. And then another hand. Just rough shapes. But you know, breaking things down like that really tends to help, and just think of the proximity of things next to other things. Because when I try to do something as a whole, it's hard for it to line up, because I'm trying to make everything fit. It's kind of like doing a puzzle. Like, sure, you can do a puzzle where you do the border first and then everything else plugs in, but when I do that, it never like ends up where it's supposed to be. It's like, okay, I did this whole shape, but now the arm isn't really like where it was, where I wanted it to be. Let me see if there's another one. So this one's, again, anthropology. Ooh, that's really pretty with the flowers. It's really nice. And then you just practice and try to challenge yourself from like looking at it and then drawing it like a couple times and then doing it from memory. But yeah, the human form can just be so intimidating because we just know that there's so much more to it, because we can see in 3D and we see people close up and far away, and it's just, we're very complicated. But the more you look from afar is really helpful. Like this like vase, maybe it's a picture. So this picture, it's really, so looking at this whole thing and doing the silhouette, I would pick it apart and then put everything how they are next to each other. So this is a circle, ellipse, so squished, and then there's an arched line, a little slightly curved line going down. This is a little bit thicker. We can barely see details on here, so this would have more emphasis. You can see this has another arch, but it's faint because it's not an edge of anything. It's all connected, but you can have a little bit of that line there. This curves here, this curves there, this is rounded. This right here mimics this because this shape mimics this shape, which mimics this shape, which mimics this shape. And then this comes straight down, this comes straight down, and then we have another curve. And then since it's circular, there's another curve behind. So here's the curve that's behind, and you see this is darker. Here's a curve that's behind, and it's faint. You can see this detail way more. So observe, break it down, and then put it all together. So here's this. And there you go. There you have it. So I hope that helps. Definitely let me know if you try this. If this helped you in any way, I would love to know. And I'd love to see what you do. Okay? All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.